Good morning, guys. Out here about to play some more soccer. Okay, so I have an interesting subject I want to talk about today. As people, right? I find that we complain about a lot of things. I think social media, a part of it was like a platform for us to be able to shed our grievances, I guess. But we complain about things and we want things. But then when given the opportunity to make the change, we oftentimes like not act on it or find excuses why not to do it, right? I come across people all the time that say, oh, I want to go outside and be more active, but then when they get the chance to be more active, they don't take it. It's weird. I just find it super interesting, and I wish we can, like, I don't know, man. I'm just disappointed in a lot of my friends that always talk about they want to do things but never do it. And nobody wants to commit.
You wanted the company?
Oh, I want the company, and I want people to just be as happy about just doing things like I am.
Do you think it's fair to hold them back?
I understand. I'm just saying then don't complain about not being able to do things. But if you want to do something, you gotta be able to, when it comes to you, because things are not gonna be perfect all the time. You see, that's the thing. People want things to come to them in a perfect way. Kick this way, Genesis. Yeah, mama. What color is this? What color? That's yellow. What color is this?
Red.
What color is this?
Red.
Good job. Go, 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 go.
Okay, so we have really low energy today. Manners. So we went out for Rakem's birthday yesterday, and we came home at 2 o'clock. First of all, we went to dinner, right? First of all, let me say hello to you guys. I just jumped into the camera and recording. It's been a while, but we're here.
What's up, sup?
So we have really low energy due to the fact that we're just old people and we try to like go out and didn't come home until like 2:30, 3 o'clock. Exhausted is not even a word. Oh look, they're taking their wedding pictures. Oh, in the car that we wanted. This brought back memories. Are they doing it with a phone camera? Okay, I'm gonna show you guys. We went to Micah's soccer game today this morning. We were deciding that we want to head out as a family because we don't really get to do much stuff as a family now that it's getting colder. So now that it's getting colder, yes. Guys, she came home from her grandmother. Spoil. Like the whining, it's so annoying. Anyway. Heading to Atlantic Station. It's Light at Station or Light Up Station, something like that.
Light at Atlantic Station.
Light at Atlantic Station, something like that. I think they get ready for the Christmas spirit. If Christmas is your favorite holiday, thumbs up this video. It's my favorite holiday. You guys know this already. It's always been and will always be. Santa is supposed to be here. They're actually ice skating here as well. I know, ice skating in Georgia. They trying to be down, but whatever.
Yeah, okay.
Guys, I promise you I'm gonna give her a spanking before leave. I promise you.
I hate that because every time we go out, it's like she tries to make us upset. I don't know what it is.
Trying to like overlook a lot of stuff, but like she's pushing.
I even made sure that she got a longer sleep today. Like I was like, okay, let's not wake her up. Let's make sure she sleeps a little longer. But Jesus.
lay down. Come on, if I change it's the T, them razor. Say my fucking name up. Yeah, them diamonds so cool. Yeah, that was who I fool. Never heard about you.
It is now 7:49. Saw Santa Claus. We saw Mrs. Claus. Like the whole getup, like not even like prosthetics. Like they just look like Santa and Mrs. Claus.
Yeah. And they also had a lot of little funny things too, as you guys can see. They had like the dancing.
You saw the girls doing the flips and everything. It was pretty cool. The only negative, which you guys know, and you know Dell always has to talk about this, doing anything with a child is so much more difficult. Alright, my hat goes off to anyone who has more than one, who has multiples, who do it by themselves, single moms. My hat goes off to you, single dads.
It doesn't.
Now all of a sudden he's an English teacher and want to correct my English. All of a sudden, Mr. Micah, who don't know how to speak, these shoes are not meant for standing for like 2 hours. We were booking it because Genesis said she needed to pee pee.
It's the fastest I've ever seen Dell move on her life.
So, as the nifty parents that we are, we keep the potty in the trunk of our car every time. So, just like a little hint to new parents, keep it in the trunk of your car, which would make it much easier if you're going anywhere that doesn't have a bathroom. But this is nice.
Yo,
it put me in the Christmas spirit, which was really exciting.
Yo, am I the only one? Or are you the same? Are you guys the same way too? Whenever you get around crowds, you get nervous. I feel like because of the media, I want to say, it makes me nervous, bro. I be thinking about
fear in you.
Bro, I be thinking about everything bad gonna happen to me, bro. And see, I just say this, I don't want me and Dell and Genesis to all be in the same location.
He kind of got it from his mom, where his mom and his dad, if they're going anywhere, they travel separately.
I didn't think about that, but that could be a factor too.
Yeah, like I'm not that type of person. Like I want to travel together.
You want us all to die at the same time.
I'm just very family oriented. Thank you, Daddy, for putting that in me and instilling that in me. We don't have to do things separately.
What is that supposed to mean, though?
I'd rather the family take a family trip than me going on a different flight, and then especially if I'm traveling with Genesis, there ain't nobody going on a different flight. I need all the help I can get.
First of all, I'll take Genesis and go to a different flight, and if something happened to you, at least you'll have me. Alright, so we were talking, and the first thing that came to our mind was like, okay, Dell is hovering around, maybe, I told her she's at 12%, but Genesis gets frustrated, like she's like, her comments is at 12%. Whenever, like sometimes, one day she got to like 50%, I was so shocked. But today she's about a good 16, 17, you know?
With 100 being really calm.
With 100 being the calmest you could possibly be. I think I hover around a good 85 to 90%. Do you agree or disagree with that?
I sadly agree.
I think I'm not good at the baby stage, like when they're like infants, but Dell is great at that part. The 2 to like 5, I think I'm gonna be great at. And I think Dell's gonna be like after 5 to like hover back out. But I was saying that, yo, I would have loved to have my kids like back to back. That way, like, I just get all of this done one time.
So he wants to go through like all the stages at one time instead of like one of them growing up and they have to start all over again. They're both going through the terrible toddler stages and then the terrible teenage stages and then college, and then we just kick them all out at the same time.
How do you feel?
I'm just like, I want to pace myself because I guess everybody in my family kind of pace themselves, and I like the space. Like Janine and I are close. We're like two and a half, 3 years apart. Yeah. Okay, we're not gonna put 2 kids in daycare, okay? Because 2 kids in daycare is just like car insurance, car notes.
By that time, we have the next kid, you're gonna have to stop working. It wouldn't make no sense. It literally would make yours be working.
My boss was talking about it, right? My boss was talking about that.
If you have another kid right now, we have another kid right now, it doesn't make any sense. We also were talking about homeschooling. I think that being a mother is like one of the best things that could happen in a person's life. To me, one of the best things. I don't feel like sending our kids to school. It's like pushing them away for the world to teach them.
And I'm the same way, but like I'm also aware I want them to get life experience and not be too sheltered. Because usually when your kids are too sheltered, they rebel a lot.
Yeah. This is the way I look at life, right? This is my definition of life so far. Life is a highway. People going all different kinds of speeds, right? heading towards the same destination most of the time, from point A to point B, right? There is no perfect way to go through life.
All you can do as a parent is like do your best.
Yeah.
And do what works for you and your family. You can't really so much compare your lives and everything else. Like, do your best and do what works best for your family. So I asked him, if we have a son, do you want him to be circumcised? Why do I come with that? Just out of nowhere?
That's out of nowhere.
Oh, because he was saying that I know how to change a diaper now. And I was like, yes, you know how to clean vagina properly. We're all adults here. So the vagina, you can't just wipe around and, you know, you have to actually open up and clean. So you guys know that. If I have a boy, it's totally different because I've always seen videos where people say the kids pee on them while they're changing their diaper, like the pee, and it's like it's gonna be like.
that doesn't stop circumcision, though.
So that's why I couldn't. This is everything that was happening in my head. Why I asked that question.
I'm like, that is how peeing, the circumcision ain't gonna stop you from peeing on
Okay, Micah. So I'm like thinking about, do I know how to clean a penis? So then I said, do you want our son to be circumcised?
I literally don't know. Yes or no? Do you know yes or no, babe?
I know that if you do not, when they get older, it's gonna be hard. I know of someone who actually.
Oh, you meant when they get older, it's gonna be hard.
No.
Oh my God, I just got that.
That was like a mom joke. When he gets
That's
older.
a funny joke, bro. You never have them like jokes like that. That's a heavy joke right there. I like that one.
If you don't get circumcised, I know sometimes people say it smells. He might meet somebody who don't care.
Where did this circumcision thing come from?
Yeah, like why is it necessary, right?
I think it's in the Bible, Abraham or something like that.
Yeah, but then some people who are not even religious still do it.
Yeah, I don't know, guys. Please put in the comments below where did circumcision come from. I know the Jews do it pretty heavy.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Guys, I literally don't know. Some things.
I know parents do it just because they think it's the right thing to do.
Sometimes you just ain't gonna have that answer till like that moment comes around.
Yeah, and then you decide that if you want to.
Sometimes it's people always talk and not know. We don't know. This is something that we don't know.
Yeah, like is it necessary, or do we just do it to avoid like the complications of when you get married or when you're about to have intercourse and you're just like, oh, you didn't get circumcised, oh, you still have your turtleneck on, you know, like.
So is it? Yeah. So basically, is it a turtleneck? Is it a socially?
Yeah, that's what it is.
Socially acceptable thing. That's why people do it, or is it because out of hygiene or hygienics why people do it? Most Caribbean people don't circumcise their kids.
Because it's not a belief.
So if y'all think that you're gonna date a Jamaican guy or a Haitian guy or a Trinidadian guy, just make sure you ask the question to yourself, do I really want to go with a turtleneck? All right, guys, I'll see you later. Thanksgiving is coming around, so let's get those turkey necks.